Hello, welcome to my channel, 100 Days with Kajo. Today is day 58 of showing gratitude. We'll be showing gratitude towards thrifting. Love thrifting. I'm gonna put my 5-minute timer on and we can get started. I'm grateful for thrifting. You guys, I am so grateful for thrifting. When I was younger, like me and my siblings, of course, like we couldn't like always buy like the newest clothes. Like there are a lot of us, so like that would cost way too much. And with thrifting, it allowed us to experiment with our looks and like what we like, what we dislike, and like find quality clothes and items that would have broken the bank. But because we were thrifting, it's like 5, 6, at most like $10 or $12 for one single item, and we loved it. I was able to expand my closet with thrifting. I'm grateful for thrifting because it's honestly so much fun. Now I think sometimes it gives me a headache only because like life is so busy and like I get overwhelmed by like the amount of things I need to go through. But when I was younger, a little younger, I loved how I would just be in the thrift store all day. I'd go through each line of clothing, find what I needed. You know, I would try things on, and like it was so much fun. Like you never knew what you were, whoa, I don't know why I sounded like that. You never knew what you were gonna get. I'm grateful that it was always a surprise. I'm grateful that whenever like you found something amazing, it was truly like a great find versus like when you go to any other store, like I don't want to say real, but like a department store where like what you see is like what you get, like everything's displayed and there's like a set number of items that are there, which also is a good thing too, because like sustainability, and like you know, if a store is like more fast fashion, if there's like a wide variety and like an excessive amount of choices. So whatever. But I'm super grateful that like you would always be surprised. I'm grateful that it also forced me to be like more conscious of like the way I shop. So it's like, okay, do I actually love it, or do I just want it because the price is cheap? You know, like it forced me to look at the garments and the material and like the quality on it. So like whenever I went thrifting, okay, I'm grateful for thrifting because I observe my clothes more. Okay, story time. So whenever I go thrifting, like of course you look at the clothing, you look at the collar, you look at the hem, you look at the inside, you look at the sleeves, you look at everything to make sure there's no holes, rips, dirty parts, whatever, right? I first thought that was only something I needed to do at the thrift store. Wrong. That's something you need to do at the regular stores too. So whenever I go in there, like let's say H&M or something, I make sure to look if there's any stains or any rips or any loose threads, because then it's like, okay, well if I'm going to pay like a fuller price for it, I need to be in tip-top shape. So it made me more hyper aware and a better shopper, like when I go to the mall or like other like real stores. I'm super grateful for that. I'm also grateful that like I'm more concerned about material. Like I think I kind of was before, but like as a kid you don't care too much. So whenever I go thrifting, like I check to see like, oh, is it 100% cotton, is it wool? Like I try to stay away from polyester, unless like of course like I'm like, okay, I don't know if I can find this anywhere else and it makes sense if it's polyester. Like for some workout clothes I'm okay with it, but like I still try to steer away from it. So when I go shopping in regular stores, I'm looking to see like, okay, is this polyester, is this like some material that I don't want on my body? And I literally don't even buy that many clothes because of it. Now the clothes I already have that may have those materials I keep, because there's no point in me like adding to waste, and it's still good. So I'm like, okay, like I'll just keep it on, keep it for myself, whatever. But I know like moving forward, like while I shop, I will make sure to look at the material, whatnot, which is hard, but like ultimately I'm saving money as well because I'm not buying as many clothes. Also, I'm so grateful for this jacket. I thrifted it. It was like $30 and I got it from this slightly upscale thrift store. And like I don't think I've ever paid $30 for something like from a thrift store, but I was like, you know what, I love it. I think it's real leather. I think it's real leather. I have to check again, but I get compliments on this jacket all the time, and I told myself if I wear it at least 30 times, it'd be like $1 each time. I would break even. And I've worn it more than 30 times. Like I wear it as soon as it gets a little chilly, I have this jacket on. Yes. And I get compliments on it all the time, so it was 100% worth it. This jacket was worth it. I love it. I'm super grateful for how fun thrifting can be with your friends and your family. You guys are laughing and seeing things. Oh my goodness, I'm so grateful for when I find something cute that me and my friends both like, but I found it first. Oh, I don't want to say hate in this video, but like I'm so grateful when I find the cute thing first. You know, it sucks when you're like, oh, like I just won't look in that section, and then your friend like finds all the best things. You're like, But it's okay. It's okay. That's the fun of it. I'm super grateful that there are so many big, like, different thrift stores like everywhere, and you literally don't know, like, if you go into somewhere and you're gonna hit like a jackpot of like exactly what you want. And it's kind of funny because then like you think like, oh, I'm gonna finish that sentence. It's funny, like, you see like this wardrobe like all over the store and you can just tell like 1% donated and you're like, oh, we lost a baddie. We lost a baddie. But you know what? Thank you so much. So, okay, I'm done. One more thing. I am grateful that now I'm in a space in my life where I don't have to thrift as much and I can finally be on the giving side of thrifting. Like, I always give, but like I can like now like buy the things that I want for real. And then like if it doesn't work out, I can either return it or give to a thrift source, and the people who are less fortunate, who really want to find good quality clothes, can. Because it's hard, it's disheartening to find like Shein clothes and like all these really bad quality clothes in thrift stores. I'm like, wow, like people who are having to buy secondhand don't even get a chance of like getting something even slightly good, and it really sucks. So I try to be a little more aware of when I'm shopping. I'm like, okay, I don't need to buy everything that's so good in there because there are people who actually need it, when I can afford to like go elsewhere. And like, not that I couldn't before, but like more so now than ever before. And I just want you guys to like think about that. Just think about that. Like if you're in a space where you know like you can afford like sustainable brands and stuff, like try to lean into it. Try to lean into it and leave the thrifting for people who really need it, because it sucks when all you have is like really raggedy clothes and all you can do is thrift. And also thrifting has gotten really expensive, which I'm so sad about. Like I don't know why. Like I feel like I used to get like a bag of things for like $7 and now it's like, oh, that's 65. I'm like, 65? I'm like 15 items, which is still a steal, but it's so different. It's really different. And it's not like they're losing money. Like it's donated items. They're making 100% profit versus like if they have any like programs on the side or like whatever, but like they're keeping all that money. They're not having to store anything really. They're not having to outsource anything. It's us giving it to them. So just thinking about that when you go thrifting, if you have the ability to shop more sustainable brands or shop elsewhere and like leave that space for people who truly need it. But anywho, like, comment, subscribe, comment below anything that you're grateful for regarding thrifting, and what is your favorite thrifted item. This is probably by far my, not only my favorite, but my most worn. I guess especially during the winter months, because during the summer I do have other thrifted things, but let me stop talking because I will yap your head off. I love you guys and I'll see you tomorrow.